how to plan a photo of the Geminids Meteor Shower 2023. Hello PHOTOPILLER, Rafael the Bar here. With an expected intensity of more than 110 meteors per hour, the Geminids is one of the most powerful and stunning meteor showers. And it's visible from both hemispheres, from the northern hemisphere and from the southern hemisphere too. The peak is expected to happen during the night that goes from December 14th to December 15th. And the moon, with a phase of 5.5%, very thin, will be below the horizon. So without moon, the show looks promising. I hope the weather cooperates too. Fingers crossed. Well, in this video I'm going to show you how to plan with PhotoPills any photo of the Geminids Meteor Shower step by step. So you make sure you're at the right place at the right time to capture the photo you want to capture. Ready? Let's dive in. Okay, let's start planning. Go to PhotoPills, and here in the pills menu you can use the meteor shower pill too. There are quite a few things you can do here, but it's not the purpose of this video. In this video I'm going to focus on the planner. You want to learn how to use this pill to plan your meteor shower shots? Watch this video. As I said, let's go back to the pills menu and tap on planner, and this is the powerful tool that will allow us to plan our meteor shower shot, our Gemini shot from home, and it's super easy, you'll see. Okay, step number one is to place the red pin you see on the map next to your subject. So in terms of locations, you need to choose a location that has a dark sky, a little light pollution. Like for example, Pregonda in Menorca, the place where I'm gonna plan the Gemini's shot. So how do I place the red pin in Pregonda? Very easy. Tap on the load button here at the bottom, and then on the search address bar, type Cala Pregonda, and here we have it. And now if I tap the result, the red pin is placed in Cala Pregonda in Menorca, and here we have these beautiful sea stacks that are amazing, and I'm gonna try to plan my Gemini shot with these sea stacks here. Okay, step number two is to select the meteor shower, so I have meteor shower information on the map so I can plan my shot. To do it, tap on the map settings button here next to the plus button on the map, and tap on meteor showers, and here we have the calendars for several years of meteor showers. In this case it's 2023, so I'm going to be planning the Gemini's meteor shower. Do you notice this energy blue bar that we have next to the meteor showers? Well, the larger the blue area, the more powerful the meteor shower is. So in 2023, the quadrantids, the Perseids, and the Geminids are the most powerful ones. So to plan the Geminids, tap on Geminids here and go back to the map. Cool. Now the meteor shower information is displayed on the map and also on the time bar. And if I swipe the top panel to the left until I get to the meteor showers panel, I also get the information of the meteor shower on the panel. Cool. Next step is to understand the meteor shower information on the top panel, on the map, and on the time bar. And to have a better view of the meteor shower information, I'm going to switch off the sun and the moon. I'm going to leave it, but I'm going to switch on the sun information on the map. So tap again on the map settings button and tap on the eye next to the sun layer to switch it off. Now I have the moon information because I want to know where the moon is at all time, and the meteor shower information on the map and also on the time bar. Very cool. Okay, according to the top panel, the peak of the Gemini's meteor shower occurs at 1 a.m. On December 15th, and 117 meteors per hour are expected at the peak. Very cool. Also, this is a tip: if you do a long press on the time at 1 a.m. on the top panel, the time is selected also on the time bar. So that's an easy way to set the peak time on the time bar too, just by doing a long press on the peak time on the top panel. So the date has been set to December 15th, the time at 1 a.m., the peak time, and if you pay attention on the time bar here at the bottom, you see that we have the horizon in the middle, like a dark line in the middle, and we have the moon path. And as you see, the moon will be below the horizon most of the night. And above the horizon, we have the radiant of the meteor shower. Also, on the map, you have the moonrise, the thick light blue line, and the moonset, the thick dark blue line, and the radiant path on the map in a gray curve. and the radiant position is shown on the map at all time. And this gray line that is linked to the red pin and this circle on the gray line that's moving when I change the time, that line is telling me where the radiant will be at all time. What's the radiant? Well, the radiant is the radiant point of the meteor shower. Is that the spot in the sky where meteors appear to originate? Knowing where the radiant is at all time is very important to plan your shot, depending on what shot you want. Also, you can tap on the night AR button and visualize through the augmented reality where the radiant of the Geminids is at all time. This is the Polaris, and you can swipe your finger from right to left to change the time, and you see where the radiant is at all time. You have the horizon here, and the Milky Way, the core is below the horizon. Here's the core, below the horizon, the radiant, the Polaris, and the horizon again. So locating the radiant when you're in the field is super easy using the night AR views. Take advantage of them. So as I said, knowing the position of the radiant is very important because it will allow you to decide where you want to frame. For example, if you want to have longer meteors, it's better to frame away from the radiant like 30-40 degrees. Further away, the longer the meteors are expected to happen. But if you want to create an image where you can see all the meteors like pointing to the radiant point, it's important that you frame the radiant of the meteor shower. And by the way, if you wish to learn how to create an image like the one you've just seen, watch this amazing masterclass by Ian Norman. Okay, let's go back to our planning and pay attention to the time bar. The time bar will help us understand when to start shooting and when to stop shooting. And to help us decide the times, we have this gray like kind of area inside the time bar which represents the intensity of the meteor shower. So as always, for meteor showers, I recommend you to shoot as long as possible throughout the night. And in this case, based on this gray graph on the time bar, I could start shooting around, let's say, 7 p.m. until the intensity goes up, until the intensity of the meteor shower goes down around 6 a.m. because of daylight coming into the scene. So for Geminids, starting shooting at 7 p.m. until 6 a.m. would be a great plan. Okay, now that I have my shooting time, shooting period, let's find our shooting spot. And as I said, I want to have this amazing siesta here in the frame. So what I'll do is I'll move my red pin more or less here. So I make sure that the radiant goes above the siesta because I want to create one of these images where, the meteors point to one spot in the sky, the radiant point. So I want the radiant to be above my subject, the C-stack. Pretty cool. So from this shooting spot here, I have a great view of the C-stack. The radiant goes above the C-stack more or less from 7 p.m. till 1 a.m. And then it moves away from the C-stack, allowing me to capture more longer meteors at the end of the shooting, which is something that could be very cool too. Great, I have my shooting spot, I have my shooting date and time. Let's plan the focal length, let's plan the field of view of the frame using a secret tool hidden in the planner. Let's do it. Okay, it's time to use the field of view map tool to plan the focal length I'm going to be using for this shot. But before, I recommend you to always place the black pin on your subject. So zoom on your subject and go to panel number 2, the black pin panel, and tap on the button on the panel to have the black pin on the map and put it, drag it and drop it on your subject. So this way you have the black pin right where you want on your subject and your subject is perfectly identified. Now let's switch on the depth of field, the field of view map tool, tap on the map settings button, and on the map tools, tap on FOV, field of view, and go back to the map. Now you have the field of view visible on the map. As you see, I can drag and I can swipe and drag it around on the map. But first I need to choose my camera. Here I'm going to choose the Nikon Z6. Let's set to 24 mil, for example. Let's the focus distance, I'm going to be like focusing at the blapping distance. This is for field of view, for depth of field 2. I'm going to be shooting on horizontal, and my shooting direction is going to be aligned with blapping, so it's going to be aligned with my subject. What you see on the map is what will be in the photo using a 24 millimeters focal length on the Nikon Z6, which is a full frame in horizontal, shooting in horizontal mode, landscape mode. Well, I think this focal length works pretty well, but if I want to catch longer meteors, maybe I'm gonna need a little bit more shorter focal length. So I'm gonna try 40 millimeters instead of 24 and see if I like it better. And I think, yeah, I think 24 it's much better because I can capture more sky and more landscape too. So this is gonna be my go-to focal length, 24 mil on a full frame camera in landscape mode. Okay, and the last step I always do in my plans is to save the plan first and then add an alert to my calendar so I don't forget about it. So to save the plan, tap on save, save a plan, new plan, and now just save it as Geminids 2023. Save it, go back to the map, and now to set an alert to my calendar, go to more, action, and here what you can do, you can send the plan to a friend via email, and also you can just set a alert to your calendar so you don't forget about the shot. Very cool. Okay, this is how you can plan your photo of the Geminids Meteor 2023. If you have questions, please leave a comment below. And if you still learn how to photograph the Geminids Meteor shower, I'm gonna leave a link in the description of this video and in the first comment below to our super detailed meteor shower photography guide. Please download it and study it well, because there you have everything you need to nail your meteor shower shot of Geminids. And as always, if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday in another video. And remember, I had the power to imagine, plan, and shoot legendary photos. Bye!